Flirt now, talk later. This video is so crucial because most guys are always thinking about what they can say to attract the woman in front of them, right? But today I want to talk about why flirting and using non-verbal interaction with women is so much more powerful than talking your head off all day. And why I say flirt now, talk later, because that does all of the majority of the work for itself. The way you look at her, your calmness when you approach her, your pauses between talking to her and letting her express herself and invest is dynamite power. And really it comes down to less effort equals higher status. The guys that try to talk and talk and talk and try to be extra funny and they go overboard, it never works. And you know it, okay? You've experienced this yourself. You've witnessed it. You've seen it. So my question for you today is why do us guys still do the same thing with a different twist and expect different results? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Well, I'm here to tell you today, guys, I want you to change it up. I want you to try this for yourself. Who cares about what anybody says on YouTube? Who cares what I say on YouTube? You should care with what works. Whether I say it or whether Joe Schmo says it down the street. If it works for you, you know it inside, right? And you'll never change it up again once you find out what works. Question you got to ask yourself, how is your eye contact? Are you darting your eyes? Are you looking at her and as soon as she looks at you, you break eye contact and dart your eyes away because you're nervous, you're afraid. You think she's going to think you're creepy. Well, a real alpha male will softly engage eye contact with her and maintain that eye contact until she looks away or until she has to almost say something to you because she'll smile right back at you, honestly, because it feels so comfortable. We're not talking about some creepy robotic stare that is just weird. We're talking about a calm, absorbing eye contact that pulls women into your vibe, okay? The eyes are the window of the soul. And the moment you think that you can talk away into a woman's life, you're really losing the most powerful thing, which is nonverbal communication. So eye contact is seriously the number one thing, okay? The other thing is body language. There's low status body language and then there's high status body language. I teach guys this a lot. And so one of the things you can do is say the woman is the camera right now. A lot of guys will face them directly sometimes, but a lot of times I suggest turning your body sideways, right? And kind of after you make eye contact and start a conversation, you can kind of look sideways and project the front of your body elsewhere. Wherever you point your body, you're pointing your status. So a lot of guys will lock onto a woman too much, right? And then they end up backing off because you're over validating them through your body language. Now you might say, well, that's wussy behavior. Aren't you supposed to go for what you want and face them head on? Yes, but understand, you have to get in the woman's mind. You have to look at how this is appearing to her. So how to get this right without looking like a robot is basically in your mind, be thinking to yourself, I want to talk to her, but I have other places to be. And you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, right? So that mindset will create a body language that is dipping in and dipping out, a push-pull, a validation, and then non-validation when you're kind of turning to the side, right? Like as if you're going to walk off. So she feels like, wait, this guy was just validating me, but now he's wanting to walk off. You don't know how freaking attractive this is to women, okay? They're not used to this. They're used to a guy coming up and just giving full validation. Full validation. I'm not about full validation. I'm about what works. So we've talked about the two most important things so far. The first one is eye contact. The second one is not projecting too much validation by completely always facing her head on, right? Face on like this. You want to kind of do the body rocking technique where you're kind of dipping in, dipping out, and you're kind of like not too engaged, but she feels your presence, right? So it's not overbearing, and that's the best part. The third and final way that I suggest that you use body language to your advantage is to simply smile, okay? Whether you do a half smirk, whether you full out smile, whatever looks best on you, and whatever you see women respond to, that's what I want you to use. A smile says 1,000 words. And like I always say, we could talk forever, right? And they'll never produce the results that these three things do. And I'm just going to tell you straight out, that's how reality is. So a smile says 1,000 things, and you can't duplicate that with words. It says you're comfortable in your own skin. It says you find her attractive to a degree, and it's just enough validation to not over-validate women. My theory is if you're ever with a woman, right, and you're fully attracted to her, like 10 out of 10, right? If you don't know what to do, don't say shit to her. Just use your body language to attract her, because you can't fix a mistake. If you over-validate her with your words and you get too mushy, you can never fix that. But you can always add later if you've just used your body language to attract her thus far. So just remember that. It's a lot easier to go forward than it is backwards. And really, in summary, guys, a high status man, whether he's doing a business deal or whether he's trying to attract the woman in front of him, I mean, really, a high status man is not going to be trying too hard. And that's where we're getting at here, is really these subtle things are light effort, but they have so much mystery about them. Your eye contact has mystery, your body language when you're kind of body rocking and pulling away, dipping in, dipping out. And, even if I want to give a scenario right now, like say you're in a venue, right, and there's 3 beautiful women, right, but you like one beautiful woman out of that entire group, right? A lot of guys make the mistake of centering only on the one girl that they're attracted to. You need to engage all 3 women equally, okay? And this is so powerful because a lot of times you'll see a guy lock onto the girl, and then she's kind of giving her girlfriends a look like, hey, get me out of here. Like, this guy likes me too much. Oh, and then they're talking, they're like, he really has the hots for you. And you're just a laughing stock of the room, right? Don't be that guy. Be the guy that engages everybody and doesn't over-validate one woman, okay? She's not your girl yet. And that's what I want to get at. She's not your woman yet. So quit acting like she is. Don't give her that much attention. My channel is more about what not to do than what to do, because the biggest mistake guys make is doing too much. So thank you for watching this video today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the link in the description box below. That'll take you right to my website where you can learn more on how to become an alpha male. Have a great day. Be empowered.
Discover the irresistible alpha formula, your ultimate guide to seduction and charisma.